Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be going over the material list for this 10x12 shed we did. It had double doors, was leveled on 4-inch blocks with 25-year shingles. It also had 2 vents, so let's get started. First, we're going to start off on the floor. It took two 2x6x12s for the sides, and then the joists in the middle are going to be 2x6x10s. You're going to need 7 of those. The blocks that we used are 4-inch blocks. You're going to need 13 of those. The plywood that we're using for the floor is called the subfloor OSB plywood. You're going to need 4 sheets. Now we're going to move on to the walls. For the bottom and top plates on the 12-foot wall, you're going to need 6 2x4x12s. And then the plates for the 10-foot wall, you're going to need 6 2x4x10s. The studs that we use on the walls are 92 5/8 studs. On those, you're going to need 55 of them. The siding that we're using is called the Smart Siding. On this shed, it took 12 sheets in total. Next, we're going to move on to the roof. On the gable part, we use a Z-bar to prevent water from going in between 2 pieces of siding. You'll need 2 Z-bars. On the rafters, you're going to need 7 2x4x12. For the plywood, you'll need 5 sheets in total. For the trim, you'll need 15 of the 1x4x16 feet. The drip edge, you're going to need 5 of these. I also do recommend getting a felt paper because it acts as an extra barrier against water. This is the one we get. As I mentioned in the beginning, this one was 25-year shingles. You'll need 5 bundles in total. Once the roof is finished, we can start working on the doors. For the doors, you'll need 6 of these hinges, 1 handle, 2 slide bolt locks, and 1 drop rod. We also did install 2 vents. These are the vents we got, guys. The paint that we're using is called BaraPro Exterior Satin. This one took 3 gallons, but it was all the same color because the customer wanted it all black. The last thing I'm going to go over is the nails and screws. I recommend getting one of these boxes right here, the 2.5 exterior screws that are used for the door hinges, because the screws that come in the hinges are too small, so you'll need something that goes all the way through the wood. For the siding coil nails, you'll need about 6 of these. For the roofing coil nails, you'll need about 6 of them too. And then for the framing nails, you'll need about 20 of them. Also get 5 of these framing nails, the ones that are galvanized, for the floor. If you guys want to save money on your material like your lumber and paint, here's my Pro Extra number. You'll get 5 to 10% off of lumber and 20% off of paint. I hope this video helps you out, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. Thank you so much. Have a great day.